was supposed to be a very bigly day today. Donald Trump said he was going to be arrested today in New York. He wrote this on Saturday. But the day came and went, and Trump remains at extra, extra large. He is still out there. We should have known he wasn't getting arrested the minute he said he was getting arrested. And I have to say, it's really a shame he wasn't arrested today, because what better day for Trump to get arrested than on Rosie O'Donnell's birthday, which is, wouldn't that have been sweet? Wouldn't that have been just poetic? It would have been kind of where it all started, you know? The grand jury in New York is scheduled to meet tomorrow. We could see an indictment tomorrow. Trump might not have to surrender to authorities tomorrow. He might not have to surrender until sometime next week, if at all. The New York Post is reporting that Trump is in high spirits. They said his team is, quote, very pumped about the possibility of a big public arrest. For real. They plan to film and document it with their own camera crew. They want a shot of him in cuffs and will release the mugshot. They are loving this stuff, which, well, good, that makes two of us. Finally, we agree on something. I'm loving it, too. I would enjoy that. Trump is reported to be reveling being back in the news and the center of attention. What a weird man. What a very... And here's a question. If Trump goes to prison, does the Secret Service go with him? Like, do they have to be in? Do they have to... Sir, it sounds like the premise for like a Mark Wahlberg, Kevin Hart movie, right? Jail to the Chief, starring... The NYPD is on high alert right now at the New York State Supreme Court building. Officers this morning were ordered to suit up and prepare for deployment. A huge crowd of protesters gathered to support Trump. This was the scene outside Trump Tower where one lady finally got to blow that horn she's been keeping in her closet for who knows how many years. And then we have this woman. Well, I think he found his new Secretary of the Interior. This is, one reason attendance at the rallies might be lackluster is, first of all, a lot of the hardcore protesters are in jail from January 6th. And also, there's fear among Trumpsters that calls to protest could be some sort of deep state trap, which I love this stuff. These people, we could point an arrow at a painted-on tunnel. They'd all smash into it, Wile E. Coyote style. There's also been chatter in the Trump discussion groups about driving trucks into Manhattan to jam traffic there. That's how you know these characters have never been in New York. You don't jam Manhattan traffic. Manhattan traffic jams you, okay? And in Washington, a group of nutty buddies known as Republicans in the House are now doing everything they can to derail this case in New York. They want to force the Manhattan DA to testify before Congress to explain why he would do such a terrible thing to our wonderful ex-president. Jim Jordan, who's the chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, told CNN, "We don't think President Trump broke the law at all." The guy who looked the other way while college wrestlers were groped in his locker room doesn't think he broke the law at all. Good enough for me. These Republicans, they're bending over backwards for Trump for paying someone to be quiet about bending over backwards for Trump. He even got a boost from the Cancun Goon Texas Senator Ted Cruz, who wrote, "If Donald Trump's name was Donald Smith, the chances Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg would bring the case are zero." That's actually true, because you know what? Donald Smith didn't do anything. Donald Smith didn't pay a porn star $130,000 and then try to claim it as a legal expense. Donald Trump did that, though. But as upset as his fellow Republicans pretend to be, no one is more perturbed right now than Trump's most disappointing son.
And, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Trump already beat Stormy Daniels in court? Like, in all fairness, like, isn't she, like, paying his legal bills or something like that? I don't know.
His hands move faster than his brain. They're like, I mean, what is it? It's like if Jim Henson had no puppets. How you doing over there? I'm doing real good. The important thing for DJ TJ isn't necessarily defending his father. In the Trump family, what's most important is this.
The other thing that you should be watching is the insanity going on in the market right now. So I want to make sure that I take the time to tell you about another one of our great sponsors, Goldco. Go to donjuniorgold.com to learn more. That's donjuniorgold.com.
Don Junior Gold. It ain't real gold unless it's Don Junior Gold. Imagine telling somebody that your money is tied up in Don Junior Gold, right? They'd put you in a mental hospital. But this is an all-hands-on Don moment for Trump world. The sycophants are just dropping their pants to outrage each other in an effort to defend their defendant.
The old Soviet phrase, show me the man, I'll find the crime, is alive and well in liberal New York.
They better not put my president in prison.
This is an unprecedented way to stop the frontrunner for the 2024 Republican nomination.
Anybody not named Donald Trump, this doesn't happen to them.
What's an average citizen? What chance do they stand against this?
They're trying to trigger another January 6th. Yep. Oh, we're going to get Trump in Manhattan.
Where are the charges against George W. Bush for invading Iraq under false pretenses?
I have never seen a greater abuse of prosecutorial discretion.
Yeah, it's going to blow up our country, and this is a bunch of BS.
It's pure Bolshevik-style witch huntery.
People in America don't care about this.
There's no proof Trump slept with Stormy. There's no baby.
Good point. There is no baby. But what if there was a baby? Wouldn't that be a twist? A little Donnie Stormy baby to bring the country back together. Here in L.A., teachers and employees at public schools are on the first of what's expected to be a 3-day strike. Did Benji miss school today, Guillermo?
No, he's going to school.
Oh, he is going to school today?
Yeah, he is.
Well, school employees, I guess, are unhappy with their wages and the school district's negotiating tactics here in L.A., which means a lot of kids in public school, oh, yeah, your son goes to private school, had to stay home today.
Yes.
A number of parks and rec centers offer programs to take the kids in to keep them busy, and the L.A. Zoo was free today for students, which is great. It's what they always say, if you can't send the kids to school, leave them with a gorilla. You know, we do this show for an international audience, United States, Canada, and now because of YouTube, we have viewers from all over the world, but local news is still of vital importance. And so every now and then we hit the street to bring the news to the people, and we've done it again in a new edition of Breaking the News.
Here comes the news. The results are in. Over 95% of men admit to having cheated on their spouse. My 5-second test to learn the truth. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, never. Buddy, what did you do? News alert. If you die, your cat will eat your face. But what will your dog do to your butt? We talked to author and canine centralist Dr. Carl Henready about his new book, Down Bad Dog. Tonight, Queen cover band Bohemian Rhapsody playing 3 nights at the Civic Auditorium. We meet the band after the break.
Perfect.
And this. Hey, the local zoo just got a lot cuter with the birth of some baby penguins. Hey, everybody loves baby penguins. And now we see some shots of the baby penguins. They're in the pool. There's a leopard seal in the pool. Get the leopard seal out of there. They're gone. We'll remember the baby penguins tonight after sports. Tonight. Elderly, out-of-shape men, the newest target for attractive young starlets? Our sources say no. And this. Smoking versus vaping. Which'll kill you quicker? Tonight at 11.
Oh, my God!
Still to come. The Hollywood Boulevard baloney bopper has struck again. The police need your help to stop this jerk from choking his chicken. He was last seen wearing some sort of colorful striped hat, black jacket thing, and no pants.
Well, thank you.
And good luck to you. We're here from Memphis, Tennessee.
Keep it in your pants, sir. News alert. The results are in. What women don't want. We speak to homely, lonely men after the break. Stick around, stick around. Tonight, Hickeys. Just saying. And this. Nothing on the head means nothing in the bed. We find out tonight if baldness could be the cause of Papa's poor pecker performance. Still to come. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Why big tough guys are really just little babies. News alert. Rats! That's how you'll be feeling if you miss my 5-part series tonight on rats. And this. Just what are you hiding? Tonight at 11.
At 11, what am I hiding? I'm hiding 2 big bags of Coke and a Glock.
And this. Everybody loves pizza. Why? Why one Hollywood pizzeria says cheese made from human milk is the future. How was that?
Was it good?
Tastes like regular milk? Regular cheese? Doesn't taste like breast milk?
Nope.
Brought to you by Milky Mama Pizzeria. You tried the rest, now try the breast.
Yeah, that's a good breakfast.
Now take a bite.